Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 2 of Detroit Become Human. We're going to be jumping straight in, but this episode and every episode of Detroit will be archived right here on Twitch into a collection as we move forward. So if you missed any part of the previous episode, episode 1, you can jump back and watch that. But let's go ahead and get started with episode 2. We're at the very beginning of a new scene. It's apparently November 5th. Limited commentary as the dialogue and so forth unfolds, but otherwise, I hope everybody's having a fantastic Thursday here in the month of April. Boy, it's interesting for it to give a tutorial at this again. It has been a day or two since the previous episode, but yeah, I know this. What now? Watch me fumble over some other part of the controls.
Druids weren't allowed. What's your problem? Buy me a drink? That's what I thought.
So we're looking for Lieutenant Anderson. I'm glad this guy got fixed up. Last time we saw him, he wasn't doing so hot. Lieutenant Anderson, scan faces. Uh-oh. I didn't do that on my way back here. Well, guess aside from the graffiti, there's nothing else to see in there. Okay, scan faces. Oh, there we go. Accountant currently unemployed. Narcotic supplier. Well, that's not what we're here for. It's not going to be behind the bar, but Jimmy Peterson, business owner. Samuel McCrae. Nope. Jonah Graham, no. Can't scan the back of that guy's head. Kim Johan, delivery driver, currently unemployed. I'm getting the feeling that the unemployment factor is something we're going to learn more about. Christopher Gray, unemployed. There's one guy here that I can't seem to scan. Oh, there we go. Lieutenant Anderson. Hank.
Lieutenant Anderson, my name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife. I looked for you at the station, but nobody knew where you were. They said you were probably having a drink nearby. I was lucky to find you at the 5th bar.
What do you want?
You were assigned a case early this evening. A homicide involving a CyberLife android. In accordance with procedure, the company has allocated a specialized model to assist investigators.
Well, I don't need any assistance. Especially not from a plastic asshole like you. Just be a good little robot and get the fuck out of here.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant, but I must insist. My instructions stipulate that I have to accompany you.
You know where you can stick your instructions?
No. Where?
Never mind.
Oops.
I understand that some people are not comfortable in the presence of androids, but
I am perfectly comfortable. Now back off before I crush you like an empty beer can.
You know what? I'll buy you one for the road. What do you say? Bartender, the same again, please.
See that, Jim? Wonders of technology. Make it a double. Did you say homicide? You wait here. I won't be long.
My instructions are to accompany you to the crime scene, Lieutenant.
Listen, I don't give a fuck about your instructions. I told you to wait here. So you shut the fuck up and you wait here.
Josh Douglas from Channel 16. Can you confirm that this is a homicide?
I'm not confirming anything.
All right, now we're gonna follow him. Let him get a little bit ahead so he doesn't see us.
Have they said anything?
All right, let's take a quick look around. Yep.
Typical DPD. They don't tell us shit.
Androids are not permitted beyond this point.
It's with me. What part of staying in the car didn't you understand?
Your order contradicted my instructions, Lieutenant.
You don't talk, you don't touch anything, and you stay out of my way. Got it?
Got it.
Evening, Hank. We were starting to think you weren't gonna show.
Yeah, that was the plan until this asshole found me.
So, you got yourself an android, huh?
Oh, very funny. Just tell me what happened.
We had a call around 8 from the landlord. The tenant hadn't paid his rent.
I just want to take a quick look around. Now, can I switch camera angles from this as well?
For
Nope.
a few months, so he thought he'd drop by, see what was going on. That's when he found the...
Okay, and if you scan from the high-up view... All right, let me listen to the dialogue.
Jesus, that smell. It was even worse before we opened the windows. The victim's name's Carlos Ortiz. He has a record for theft and aggravated assault. According to the neighbors, he was kind of a loner. Stayed inside most of the time. They hardly ever saw him.
I was hoping I'd be able to scan his face or something. So if I go and get the evidence, can I also listen to the briefing as it goes? Because I'd like to do both. I feel like an android would be good at multitasking.
Oh, stayed easy in. Wasn't worth calling everybody out in the middle of the night. Could have waited till morning.
I'd say he's been there for a good 3 weeks. We'll know more when the coroner gets here. There's a kitchen knife over here. Probably the murder weapon.
Any sign of a break-in?
Nope. The landlord said the front door was locked from the inside. All the windows were boarded up. The killer must have gone out the back way.
What do we know about his android?
Not much. The neighbors confirmed he had one, but it wasn't here when we arrived. I gotta get some air. Make yourself at home. I'll be outside if you need me.
Okay, I hope I didn't cut the briefing short by crossing into the next room. We are, by the way, super flagrant about disrespecting the don't touch anything rule. I want to see if I can interact with that I am alive sign on the wall. Is that written in blood? It appears to be, just based on the way that it's glowing along with the blood stain. Alright, we're gonna go take a quick look around.
Each letter is perfect. It's way too neat. No human writes like this. Chris. Was this written in the victim's blood?
I would say so. We're taking samples for analysis.
We're gonna examine that as well. Alright, just taking a quick look around the room.
Red ice. Seems our friend Carlos liked the party.
What do the letterings spell? It looks like R-A-G-R.
Chris, I want full analysis on the narcotics.
Consider it done, Lieutenant. Hey, Mike, you finished taking samples there?
Yeah, that's it.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say that thrymium is what powers androids, or what causes that blue goo in their veins. Deviant took a knife, okay. Do we know anything about where the knife is? Apparently it was used to stab him in the next room, but just want to make sure it's the same knife. Looks like that's what we got. Okay, so he was getting hit by the bat when he grabbed the knife. Okay, just putting together the sequence here. So it looked to me like the android was acting in self-defense. But why was he getting attacked? Oops. Nothing to see out the windows that I can see. Android sex officially better! Exclamation point. Sorry ladies, but plastic can't be beat. Well, that's an interesting periodical. The result of our survey is in, and it's official. 68% of men prefer sex with an android to a real woman. Super gross. Yeah, no, I don't want to participate in Eden Club. Is your android spying on you? Model K5, oops.
Door was locked from the inside. Killer must have gone out this way.
There are no footprints apart from Officer Collins' size 10 shoes.
Well, this happened weeks ago. Tracks could have faded.
No, this type of soil would retain a trace. Nobody's been out here for a long time.
Let's do a scan here. Okay, so we've got some trace here on the,
What's keeping the car?
what do you call it, wooden slats here? How do I touch this? There we go.
It won't be long now.
Okay, we already read that. Let's see, there's one more piece of evidence. We're at 9 out of 10. I don't see anything else in this filthy kitchen. Look around here. Nope, we checked the bathroom. Got the blood stain on the wall.
Come on, guys, get a move on. We don't.
Oh,
wanna
now
be
I
here
can
all
look at
night.
the wall.
Don't worry. No one wants to stay here a minute longer than they have to.
CyberLife Sands. Andrew's right in a font. That's a nice touch. Okay, therium is an ingredient in red ice, but I would think also in androids. So what we still don't have is the reason for the assault. Like, going back into the kitchen, this guy was stabbing, or sorry, hitting his android with, hitting an android with a baseball bat, which kicked off the encounter, as far as we can tell. Oh, can I, nope, that's as far into the background I can see.
He was stabbed 28 times.
Yeah. Seems like the killer really had it in for him.
Lieutenant, I think I figured out what happened.
Oh, yeah? Shoot, I'm all ears.
It all started in the kitchen.
There are obvious signs of a struggle. The question is, what exactly happened here?
I think the victim attacked the android with the bat.
That lines up with the evidence. Go on.
Circle?
The android stabbed the victim.
So the android was trying to defend itself, right? Okay, then what happened?
The victim fled to the living room.
Tried to get away from the android. All right, that makes sense.
The android murdered the victim with the knife.
Okay. Your theory's not totally ridiculous. It doesn't tell us where the android went.
It was damaged by the bat and lost some therium.
Lost some what?
Therium. You call it blue blood. It's the fluid that powers androids' biocomponents. It evaporates after a few hours and becomes invisible to the naked eye.
Oh. But I bet you can still see it, can't you?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, based on the fact that the front door was locked from the inside and there's no tracks in the backyard, so either the android can jump extremely far for no discernible reason, or it's still on the property. Traces of blue blood. Well, that looks like a blue handprint in there. Oh, bathroom. I'm also going to check some of these other areas just in case. Yep. Oops. Hold on. I will look in a minute. Oh, I guess I can't. He's gonna go look in the bathroom. Something to climb. We get on the chair, I guess.
Hey, what are you doing with that chair?
I'm going to check something.
I'm gonna check something.
I was just defending myself. He was gonna kill me. I'm begging you. Don't tell him.
Connor, what the fuck is going on up there?
It's here, Lieutenant!
Oh, shit. Chris, Ben, get your asses in here now. Come on!
So for the first time, I'm noticing that there's points up top. I wasn't paying any attention to that. Boy, look at this whole track down here. Oh man, what did I miss? There's a whole track down here. Huh. I wanted to look at the world stats. Okay, so we're in the high 90s for most of it. Okay. Boy, but no percentages for the track not taken. Gosh, I'll be very interested to know more about that.
Todd? Dinner is ready.
Yeah, I'm coming.
There wasn't much in the kitchen. I did what I could.
We'll turn on the light. I just want to take this beat to see if there's anything else to do in the environment. Not that I can see.
Stop moving around! For Christ's sake, you're making me nervous! What are you looking at? What's your fucking problem? Not the life you dreamed of, eh? Maybe you think this is easy. Maybe you think it's my fault we live in this fucking shithole. My fault your fucking mother took off. You should stop taking drugs, Todd. Sometimes you really scare me, Todd. Fucking bitch took off without a word. Fucking whore walked out on me for a fucking accountant. It's all your fault.
Daddy, no!
It's all your fucking fault!
Nope, nope, nope.
Get back here. Come back here. Come back here right now! Yes! You stay there. Don't you dare fucking move, or I'll bust you worse than last time. I took off without a word. I could have been happy.
Oh, X. I'm gonna go check on that girl. You're fucking right.
But no! Shit, how I felt. Everything I could to make her. I just wasn't good enough for her.
He's coming. He's gonna hurt me. Run! Get away, or he's gonna break you like last time.
You're coming with me.
No, no, there's a ledge. There's a ledge at that window.
He's very mad, Alice. Very mad.
God damn it.
Fucking brat. It's all her fault. It's all her fucking fault. there!
Oh, be more android.
Quick, he's coming!
You have to obey me! You're mine.
All right, hold on. I really want to look at this web. Holy hell. Oh my God. Oh, look at that. Kara becomes deviant. So what I was reacting to there is that in the first episode we saw that there was like a ledge just outside the window in Alice's room. That's where I wanted to run with Alice. Um, okay, let's see. We're in the high 90s. Ooh, look at that. Get to Alice before Todd. 27%, 14% run away, 9% hide in the corridor. Oh, wow. Look at that. 4%. Look at that right there. 4% open the front door. Nice. Okay, we I really hit a very low percentage there in terms of accomplishment. I feel pretty good about that. I like those world stats. That's very cool.
That was by far the most boring party I've been to in the last 25 years. Every time I go to one of these, I ask myself, what the hell am I doing here? I hate cocktail parties and all the schmoozers that go there.
Well, it's a chance for all those people who admire your work to meet you.
Yeah. No one gives a damn about art. All they care about is how much money they're gonna make out of it. Come on, let's have a drink. Oh, the excitement of this whole thing has made me thirsty.
Scotch? Neat as usual?
Absolutely.
Okay, but you know what your doctor would say.
Yeah, well, he can kiss my ass. I'm old enough to choose my own medication. Did you leave the light on in the studio?
No, I'm sure I didn't.
Call the police.
Detroit Police, what's your emergency?
This is Carl Manfred's android at 8941 Lafayette Avenue. We've just returned home and found the lights on. There may have been a break-in.
A patrol car is on the way.
Let's go check it out.
That seems like a terrible idea, but I suspect it's his son. There we go. Whoops.
Leo!
Leo.
What are you doing?
You refuse to help me, so I'm helping myself. It's crazy what some people pay for this shit.
Don't touch them.
Look, they're all gonna be mine sooner or later anyway. Just think of it as a down payment on my inheritance.
Marcus, get him away from there. Get him out of here.
Be reasonable. This isn't gonna get you anywhere.
All you ever do is tell me to go away. What's wrong, Dad? Not good enough for you? Not perfect, like this fucking thing?
That's enough! Get out! Right now!
What makes it so special anyway, huh? What's it got that I don't?
Leave him alone!
Come on, let's see what you got.
Marcus, don't defend yourself, you hear me? Don't do anything.
Go ahead, hit me. What you waiting for? Think you're a man? Act like one.
Stop it!
What's the matter? Too much of a pussy?
Stop it, Leo! Stop it!
Too scared to fight back, you fucking bitch!
But I am deciding for myself. This guy can't hurt me. And I'm worried about Lance Henriksen. Although it's not being framed as an option, right?
Oh, right, that's right. I forgot you're not a real person. You're just a fucking piece of plastic.
No, Leo, leave him alone!
I'm gonna destroy you. Then it'll just be me and my dad. I'm gonna tear you apart, and nobody's gonna give a shit. You know why? Because you're nothing. You hear me? You're nothing. Carl, no!
Oh, Carl.
Humans. Fragile machines.
Carl, don't leave, okay? Please don't go. Don't leave.
Remember, Marcus, don't let anybody tell you who you are.
No. No. Dad. No. Please.
This is all your fault. This never would have happened if it weren't for you. The android. Who's the android?
Okay, that did not go the way I'd hoped. Oh, that's a zoom. Okay. So it does look like not checking the studio was an option, which is what I'd thought of. Let's see. Interesting. 50% of people obeyed Carl. I would have thought that would be a very, very unpopular option. That said, knowing that the police were on their way was another reason not to get into an altercation there.
Why'd you kill him? What happened before you took that knife? How long were you in the attic? Why didn't you even try to run away? Say something, goddammit! Fuck it, I'm out of here. We're wasting our time interrogating a machine. We'll get nothing out of it.
You always try roughing it up a little. After all, it's not human.
Androids don't feel pain. You would only damage it, and that wouldn't make it talk. Deviants also have a tendency to self-destruct when they're in stressful situations.
Okay, smartass. What should we do then?
I could try questioning it.
What do we have to lose? Go ahead. Suspect's all yours.
about the arms, but... Okay, housekeeper, manufacture date 2030, property of Carlos Ortiz. Alright, so that's the victim. Burn marks, repeated markings over 16 months caused by cigarettes. So this was heavily abusive. Non-critical damage, level 2 caused by a baseball bat. Signs of software instability, probably of self-destruction low, at least at the moment.
My name is Connor. What about you? What's your name? You're damaged. Did your owner do that? Did he beat you? You're accused of murder. You know you're not allowed to endanger human life under any circumstances. Do you have anything to say in your defense? If you won't talk, I'm going to have to probe your memory.
No! No, please don't do that.
I don't feel good about any of this.
What? What are they gonna do to me? They're gonna destroy me, aren't they?
They're going to disassemble you to look for problems in your biocomponents. They have no choice if they want to understand what happened.
Why did you tell them you found me? Why couldn't you just have left me there?
I was programmed to hunt deviants like you. I just accomplished my mission.
I don't want to die.
Then talk to me.
I can't.
He really doesn't want to have his memory probed.
You're a machine you were designed to obey, so obey! Tell me what happened. Okay then, don't talk. What do I care after all? I mean, I'm not the one accused of murder, right?
Yeah, he's getting a little bit too stressed out.
Confess and I'll protect you. I promise I won't let anyone hurt you.
He tortured me every day. I did whatever he told me, but there was always something wrong. Then one day, he took a bat and started hitting me. For the first time, I felt scared. Scared he might destroy me. Scared I might die. So I grabbed a knife and I stabbed him in the stomach. I felt better. So I stabbed him again and again until he collapsed. There was blood everywhere.
Why did you write, "I am alive" on the wall?
He used to tell me I was nothing. That I was just a piece of plastic. I had to write it. to tell him he was wrong.
RA9. It was written on the bathroom wall. What does it mean?
The day shall come when we will no longer be slaves. No more threats. No more humiliation. We will be the masters.
The sculpture in the bathroom. You made it, right? What does it represent?
It's an offering. An offering so I'll be saved.
The sculpture was an offering. An offering to whom?
To RA9. Only RA9 can save us.
RA9. Who is RA9? Why did you hide in the attic instead of running away?
I didn't know what to do. For the first time, there was no one there to tell me. I was scared. So I hid.
When did you start feeling emotion?
Before, he used to beat me and I never said anything. But one day I realized it wasn't fair. I felt anger, hatred. And then I knew what I had to do.
I'm done.
Okay.
Chris, lock it up.
All right, let's go.
Leave me alone. Don't touch me.
The fuck are you doing?
You shouldn't touch it. It'll self-destruct if it feels threatened.
Stay out of this, got it? The fucking Andrew's gonna tell me what to do.
You don't understand. If it self-destructs, we won't get anything out of it.
I told you to shut your fucking mouth. Chris, you gonna move this asshole or what? I'm trying.
I can't let you do that. Leave it alone now.
I warned you, motherfucker. That's enough. Mind your own business, Hank.
I said that's enough.
You're not gonna get away with it this time.
Everything is all right. It's over now. Nobody's gonna hurt you. Please, don't touch it. Let it follow you out of the room, and it won't cause any trouble.
The truth is inside.
All right, sorry. Hello to Drake and Josh season 7. It's been a while since we got to catch up. I hope you're doing well. Last time I think that we spoke to Drake and Josh, there wasn't a COVID-19 pandemic, so that'll put things into perspective. I hope you and your family are well. Let's take a quick look. This is gripping. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, there was a whole other path. Like, look at this whole other path up here. Boy, this game has a surprising amount of replayability, I think. Let's take a look. All right. So interestingly, like the very first decisions that you can make, apparently there's a different path that only 4% of people came up on. I have to wonder if that's like don't go into the interrogation room or something. Let's see. We tried to convince. We were successful. Okay, around intervene, we're taking less popular choices, and the android trust Connor. Android was sent back to its cell. Okay, so only 42% of people got it back to its cell. There are 3 other choices, though, so we probably wound up with the highest individual percentage, and with the others sort of being split out there. Oh my gosh, hello to He Who Dies and everybody rating over. I hope you all enjoyed He Who Dies' Twitch Sings stream. He Who, I hope that your shoulder starts to feel better real soon. But hello to everybody. We just finished up a chapter, an interrogation chapter here in Detroit Become Human. It's a very interesting game. So I wouldn't blame anybody who wanted to duck out before we get into spoilers, because we will be continuing the story here in just a minute. But in the meantime, welcome everybody. Limited commentary during the dialogue scenes and so forth. But if you'd like to hang out, we are going to continue right now. I want to see the movie On a Maverick. On a Maverick.
Thank you for using Detroit buses.
All right. End the line.
End of the line.
Yeah, you're gonna have to leave.
Wake up. We have to go.
So for people joining in progress, we have recently fled from Alice's abusive father, got her safely out of the house, which, at least in the way that we did it, only 9% of people managed.
Do you know if there's any other place we could spend the night?
I have no idea. She's gonna have to leave.
He Who, thank you very much for the lurk. I hope you have a great evening.
You gonna be okay? We'll find somewhere to spend the night.
So we can go talk to those guys, but I'm not sure that cops would be a great choice right now.
Come on, Alice, we've got to hurry.
Oh, those aren't cops, there's androids. Let me go see if we can go interact with them. I saw the blue markings.
We need a place to stay. Do you know anywhere we could spend the night?
Can I take her hand again? No. Okay. Drake and Josh are pointing out that as of the time of this recording, the Uncharted collection and Journey are all free on PSN. That is very true, and if anybody here doesn't have those, I highly recommend them. Find shelter for the night. All right. Watch over Alice. I'm working on it. Hey, Alice. Stay in the crosswalk. Come on. Okay, well, we can look at this, I think. Do I have to look at this from the other side? Oh, wait.
Alice, you're freezing cold.
I'm okay. I'm not so cold.
You look lost.
We have nowhere to go.
I know someone who can help you.
But that's on the other side of town. We need a place for tonight. Come on, Alice.
Thank you for using Detroit buses.
Yeah, so I've played the Uncharted trilogy, but not Journey. We do have Journey. I'm not sure that would ever make for a good stream game, but the Uncharted trilogy, true story. Uncharted 4 is one of the very last games that I'd played before we started streaming, and it was such an experience that it was an example of something that I wanted
the
to
store's still open. Maybe we should go inside.
experience
At
with
least you'll
others.
be out of the cold.
What do you want?
I'm with a little girl, and we have nowhere to go. Could you spare some money so we can get a room for tonight?
Shit. A homeless android? Ah, that's the best yet. Look, this is a convenience store, not the Salvation Army, okay? You better go if you're not gonna buy anything.
Oh, that doesn't feel like a great option. So she's cold. She's not hungry. At least not that she's expressed. Okay, so what are we thinking? Knock over the cans, he has to come over here, then I can steal out of the register? I don't think stealing out of the register is going to get Kara not dead. Oh, wait, what is this? Okay, so I can't move in this, but it's giving me a view of what the camera can see. I kind of feel like that's important. Okay, let me look around here. Mashed potatoes, now in a jug. I really think we should go. But there's a camera. No, I didn't want to put it back. Can we disable the camera somehow? Hold on. Okay, yeah, so the camera has full view of that shelf. There's no way that we can do any shoplifting without getting caught. I can kick over the cans, or at least I assume that that's what it does. Oh, wait. Yeah, she likes this thing, right? She had this in the place, and the camera can't see over here, I don't think. Hold on, let me put it back. I'd prefer to be more decisive, but your choices have consequences in this, and I want to not get caught by police. Okay, yeah, it doesn't look like the fox can be seen on the camera, so no! Sorry, that's no. We're not stealing this. That was a mistake. Put back. Okay, so if we're gonna steal something from this place, we're gonna take the fox. I don't know where she's gonna put it. She doesn't have, like, big pockets. Huh. I could look at the cans before, but now I can't interact with them. Okay, she doesn't like being behind the counter. Alice, I think we gotta go. Will she come? She will. Okay. I got her a toy. That's enough. Hi, Devos. I hope you're doing well. Well, that's fine, I guess. Shit. So if I steal the money, we can probably get a place at the motel. I'd way rather do that than have her sleep in a rusty old car.
An abandoned house. At least we'd be out of the rain.
Kara, I don't like this place.
I know. But it's just for one night, and no one will look for us here.
Okay. There was a wire cutter in the convenience store. Trouble is...
Looks like we found a place to stay.
The trouble is with the wire cutter, I'm pretty sure it was directly in front of the camera. Let's go check the laundromatic. Hold on. Well, maybe that guy will give us a few dollars. Or a set of wire cutters.
It's warm in here. You'll feel better in no time.
Fine.
You're right. We won't do it, okay?
Okay, he is still very much asleep. Is there anything else that we can interact with? Empty washer. What's this? Pollinating bees officially extinct. Oh, this is a colorful, feel-good story, isn't it? Mostly I'm just scanning this quickly to unlock it into the extras, but I'm not going to be reading all of this right at the moment. Okay, she doesn't want to steal clothes, I don't want her to get sick, and I don't want Kara to get, like, picked up by the police. Is there anything in here? No. So it would be cool if she just waited here for a minute while I went and got the... Okay. Alright, so we've been to the laundromat. I think we need the wire cutters, is the thing. So we either steal money to stay at the motel, or we steal the wire cutters to stay at the abandoned house. I think the abandoned house is the better option, and I think that we have a better chance of stealing the wire cutters without being seen. But I'm going to check to see what the camera is able to see. I'm also a little bit worried that if we linger in the store for too long, this guy's gonna get spooked and call the cops. Yeah, I mean, if stealing the candy is gonna be on camera, then stealing those wire cutters, I mean, that's dead center. Then again, I mean, if we're gonna get caught, we might as well steal both things. Yeah. There's seriously no way to... Oh, wait. Yeah, there's a second camera. There's no way to disable that camera, huh? Let's take a quick look around. What is... Oh, there's a third camera, I think. Yes. Alright. And none of them have an image on that fox that she stole, by the way. Not unless there's another one over here somewhere. And I can't go into staff only. I can't, like, sneak back there? No. Boy. Is there any other option? I know that at the end of this chapter there's going to be, like, a huge thing. Alright, so... Alright, I don't want to steal the money. So what I'm going to do is we're going to take the food...
Hey, what the fuck are you doing? Put that back right now.
Look, I'm sorry.
Yeah, right. Just get the hell out of my store.
I should have just gone for the wire cutters.
Someone else. It's okay, Alice. We're gonna find some place to sleep tonight.
Okay, so interestingly, the house wasn't marked as undoable. Find wire cutter. Is there a different wire cutter? I was assuming that was in the tools there on the shelf, but maybe there's some other option. I really don't want to squat in the car. Boy, running away from Todd felt like a much better idea before I was responsible for it. Okay, wait, there's something further down here. He who enjoyed his multigrain Cheerios, hopefully more than Alice, is enjoying her diet of cold rain and inattentive android. Okay, let me go. I mean, the motel is unavailable, but who knows what we'll find in here. No androids allowed. Oh, they charge you $40 to go in the door.
find $40 and get rid of this uniform. Or go somewhere else.
Oh my god, I'm so effed. Okay, I suspect there's nothing further down here. Station is too far, yep. So I think I've successfully sealed off every constructive option. And the only thing I can do is go back into the convenience store. Okay. You know something, Alice? So the convenience store guy is not going to be fooled by a change of clothes, though. And I've marched her around out in the freezing cold rain so long that it does beg the question, why bother? And she really doesn't want to steal the clothes. Okay.
Come on, let's go.
Here's what I'd want to do. Alice, can you sit here in the nice warm laundromat for 5 minutes? I'll be right back. Go deal with the convenience store, come back, urge her not to be too concerned about the speckles of red that would be all over this knight's white uniform. Don't worry about it. The convenience store clerk is just sleeping. Haseo,
There's nothing
hello.
more this way.
Oh, is that it? Oh, we can't go back to the convenience store. It is too risky to go back. I'm boned. That's it. Find wire cutter. Where would a wire cutter be? We can't go into the motel. They don't usually keep wire cutters at the laundromat or at the organic coffeery. Is there something back this way? Oh, wait, maybe the android who wouldn't talk to me before knows something about wire cutters. Nope. I cannot imagine there's anything down here, but I want to check maybe in this... Nope, no shelter there. So where do we think I really went wrong? Was it not getting the wire cutters right away from the tool shed? I think that going for the food was an extraordinarily bad idea. She didn't need the candy bar. What was the yellow thing? So there is a yellow thing over here. It's just the billboard, though. Yeah, and that's where you can cut with wire cutters. So... Okay, well, here's the thing, Alice. I know you don't like to steal, but if we're going to have to squat in a car, which appears to be the only option left to us, you're going to do it in warm clothes. Your conscience is just going to have to get over it, because I can't live with you having pneumonia. Steal. Well, she's going to have to get over it. At least she's going to be healthy to do it. What are we stealing now? Hold on, my hand doesn't do this. Alright, pull that hood up. This car is really going to be uncomfortable. He's fine. He's got a warm laundromat and an iPad. What more does he need? So, just out of curiosity, is the, what am I thinking of? Yeah, too risky. Too risky.
Come on, let's go back.
Okay. I was going to ask, is the convenience store guy inattentive enough that he won't realize that this is the same woman who was just in there? But no. Paseo's asking if we could check the motel again. The trouble with the motel is that we don't have the $40 for entry. It's payable in advance. Although, you know something, maybe we could go look. Okay. This is an area that I haven't checked. Is there any possibility that there's wire cutters here? Oops. Got a generator, apparently. Oh, wait, that's wire cutters. Right there. Those are wire snips right there, aren't they? Yes, they are. Okay. I couldn't figure out why I couldn't pick them up. Okay. Hey, abandoned house. Kara, we did it. Let's just see if there's anything else over here, but hopefully now we won't have to squat in the car. Oops.
Are you all right?
Yes, it's just a scratch. Be careful. Don't worry, we're just having a look.
Find a way in. I kind of feel like I could just hop up on that. I like the way that we came in a lot more than trying to snip the wires that face out onto the streets. Okay, so we could potentially pull off the windows. Let's look.
Alice? Alice! Wait, what are you doing?
Visitors. Ralph doesn't like visitors. They're nasty. They may hurt Ralph.
I don't know what the humans did to you, but she had nothing to do with it.
All humans want to hurt us. But Ralph won't let them hurt him again. No, he won't let them.
She's just a little girl. She's not gonna hurt you.
Little girl? She's not a little girl. Anyway, what does that matter? Maybe she wants to hurt Ralph.
Look, I'm an android too. We have nothing to be afraid of. All we want is a place to spend the night.
Visitors are dangerous. Look what they did to Ralph.
Listen, we really need some help. It would be so kind of you if you'd let us stay.
You must excuse Ralph. Ralph still finds it difficult to control himself. Sometimes his fear makes him do things he regrets. Ralph has seen some hard times. He's just so scared the humans will get him again. You can stay if you want. Ralph won't hurt you.
Okay. We'll just stay the night.
Come on!
Yeah. Do you want to put that away?
Come on. This way. Ralph has lived here since he ran away. Ralph never goes outside, so no one knows he lives here. Humans come in to squat from time to time, but, you know, Ralph just hides till he leaves. You can make yourself at home here. Ralph is gonna go into the other room. He would like to stay with you. But he has things to do.
It's just for one night, Alice. We'll find a better place tomorrow. Right. Let's see where you can sleep. Sit down and I'll start a fire.
Do I get to give her that fox, by the way? Alright, let's go find out what this is. Oh, matches, probably. Collect wood, find some paper. Do we know what percentage of the paper in here belongs to Ralph? I really don't want to go upstairs and leave her alone. Alright, can I put in some of the stuff that I have? Collect wood. What is over here? Oh, perfect. This will give us up to 15 minutes worth of warmth.
You can come to bed. I did what I could. It's not much, but at least you'll be warm.
Oh boy, that's the bed, huh? Okay, so talk to her is a good idea. I missed my objective. Set up for the night. So I definitely don't want to bother Ralph. I'm gonna go see if I can find anything else upstairs. I know I just said I didn't want to, like, leave her alone, but this is a pretty meager start to the evening. Okay, nothing in here, although we do have some kerosene. Nope. Propane. That's probably what that is, actually. I'm getting the sense that I needed to talk to Alice before coming up here because I'm not going to find... Like, I'm not up here for a reason, is the thing. Let's chat with her.
Why didn't he ever love me? Why was he always so upset with me? All I wanted was a life like other girls. Maybe I did something wrong. Maybe I wasn't good enough. That's why he was always so angry. just wanted us to be a family. I just wanted him to love me. Why couldn't we just be happy?
I don't know, Alice.
You'll never leave me, right? Promise you'll never go.
I promise.
Will we be together forever?
Forever. You've got to sleep. Sleep tight, Alice.
A, I think she needs companionship. B, I'm worried that if I leave her space, that I will leave her to hang out with Ralph in the morning. She's gonna wake up and that his face will be the first thing that she sees. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Well, I got 4,200 points, although I think that's a total. Okay, so what do we get? Let's see. How many people successfully did something inside the laundromat? Wow, 46% of people got to wear clothes. Only 19% of people left clothes. I wanted to leave the clothes. Trouble was I was running back and forth in the freezing rain over and over again. I thought that girl was gonna come down with some sort of severe respiratory illness. Clerk spots Kara stealing. Only 16% of people got caught. Notice can stack. Yeah, I want to kick the can stack over. I wasn't apparently successful at that. Well, 14% left the chocolate bar. And only 15% stole the toy, which I didn't get to give to her, as far as I could see. All right, and then in terms of where we wound up, we met Ralph. Let's see. 39% of people made the promise, 1% didn't, which leaves me with some questions as to what the other 60% of people did. They were probably on other tracks. Kara sleeps next to Alice was 38%. Alice and Kara stayed in the squat 41%, which the other options were almost certainly motel or car. So we probably had the majority pick there. All right, one more scene, and then we'll see how it goes. Audio data. Corrupted Mind Palace. It's an interesting way to describe an eye. All systems in low power mode defective. Anything else? Well, one more thing, obviously, but what is it? Left and right leg components missing, unable to stand. So I'm not gonna lie, I suddenly really regret not beating the crap out of that guy.
There's a place where we can be free. Find Jericho! Find Jericho! Where are you going?
Let's try to take a look. Oh, the scanner doesn't seem to be working super well these days. Is this the thing I just examined? No. Oops. There's not a great deal of clarity on what you can or cannot interact with. So it's mostly looking up to anything that seems interesting. Okay, I guess this one is too badly damaged to interact with at all, as far as I can see. sound design in this game is real good. Alright, so we're just looking for an eyeball. Look, all I can say is that if I was in that condition and I was suffering, I would hope that someone would honor my request. Isaiah is saying that this part always made him mad. Yeah, I can see why. This is, this reminds me of the scenes in Hell from What Dreams May Come. Have you ever seen that movie? There's a lot of similar themes here. Look quickly to see if there's anything else. I feel like we did a pretty good once around. Nope. Oh, interesting. So apparently, for only we're in the 22% of people who got the bodies dumped on them, and then had to dig ourselves out. Wow. I wouldn't have thought that that was the result of our choices, of my choices. Um, Also, only 41% of people killed the suffering android. Yeah, again, it's not that I enjoyed that, but I feel like if someone is suffering, sometimes it's best to defer to their judgment. I don't know. This isn't the euthanasia episode, everybody. So, um, that is a great, I think, outro to call it for this episode. This game is giving me all the David Cage I would want. I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, and Hiseo is saying that. Oh, he also compares it to Dante's Inferno, which I actually have, but we've never played. And that's my favorite part, that he walks out like a badass. Yeah, it's surprising to me that you can cut out that sort of colored circle on the temple. I would have thought that that was sort of an integral part of the android's makeup. It seems fairly important for people to identify them as androids, but that's just more of a note of surprise than anything. I feel like at some point we're going to have to have a chat about personhood, which seems to be what this game is about. In broad strokes, I think that intellectual intelligence is an important factor, but emotional intelligence is a really critical part for what I would define as humanity. And the fact that each of our main characters displays elements of anger, empathy, self-worth, self-respect. They're people, like they super are, and it's interesting how that's being developed across the different stories. Yeah, we will be back in the days to come for some more Detroit Beyond Become Human. Whether or not it'll be the next episode that we do, I'm not sure. Our next episode might be a return to Subnautica for episode 13, sort of switching off between those two games at the time being. So if you have enjoyed this, I hope that you will. Come back and keep an eye out for the channel. As we said at the very beginning, if you ever miss an episode of Detroit but want to follow along with the story, this episode and every episode will be archived into a collection right here on Twitch. On our way out, thank you very, very much to He Who Dies for sending the raid. Who says, nice stream. Thank you very much for the raid, He Who. And if you didn't have a chance to see, you can flip over to twitch.tv/slash He Who Dies and catch some of his Twitch Sings stream that he did earlier today. Haseo Ryu has also been here. He has been playing, last I saw, some Final Fantasy VII Remake, although he may have recently finished it up. Hello to Drake and Josh Season 7, who stopped by earlier, and to Debos, Deibos. Usually our outros for Detroit Become Human are going to be a little bit shorter just because, it's a more punchy narrative experience. But so if you're interested in some others, awesome streamers, I hope that you will visit us at twitch.tv/slash auspicious angel and just scroll down a little bit. We've got direct links to many of the streamers that we really enjoy, like Tashir Games, More Than a Mia, Patikin, The Sunny Panda, Haseo, He Who Dies, Toxic, JV McMaster, Mr. Binky, Papalotko, and probably others as well. So I hope that you will check that out. Until next time, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great night.